Right. I guess if we're up now, I'll see it. We're live. Looks like we might be. Yep. Yay. I guess if we're okay. Right, so welcome to the stream, guys. I don't know what happened with YouTube there. I think it may have changed the streaming key or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, so we're back here in Snowrunner again, and yeah, you'll forgive, please, if you hear me sniffing, please let me know, because I sometimes you don't know you're doing it. I've probably got early onset corona, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So this might be my last ever stream. Who knows? Okay, so this is the mission called Instruments of Development, which I started yesterday. Got myself into a right mess, and so I'm going to try and correct that today. So if you look back on this thumbnail, this is me in the truck taking a big trailer, which I needed just to get to where I need to go to pick up the drill. So as you can see, the kind of terrain I was getting bogged down in. The only way I got to the drilling site from here, which was I don't know, about 20, 30 meters ahead, was by just using the winch on the trees. It was the only way to get there because this truck got completely and utterly bogged down. So I won't be using this truck today, and I'm going to be using this guy because it's the only thing I can think of that's going to give us any chance to complete the mission. But before we do that, we have to do another task. So unfortunately, I'm pushed back here in Smithville Dam, and so I'm going to make my way to Island Lake, which is going to take a little while. And the trailer that I had to leave behind yesterday is here in the marshes. And as you can see, there is an unbuilt bridge, and I was trying to get my truck to winch it. This is all boggy swampland, but I managed to winch my way from here, you can see, to where it is, with the hope of squeezing the truck between the trees or between the tree and the bridge to get back on the road. Well, there was no space. I had nothing. Even with the winch attached, the heavy winch, it still couldn't pull the truck forwards. So I had to recover. And so the first, you can see the mission says 0 out of 3 drills, which means coming here 3 times to remove three pieces of drilling equipment. So I have to fix this bridge. So we're going to be doing Bridge the Gap first, which is pretty much just a simple case of taking 2 wooden planks, which I'll pick up from the sawmill, go to the trailer store, get a trailer, go to the sawmill, fix the bridge, and then start pulling these damn things back, these drills. I don't know if my breathing is weird or if it's just me, but like I said, I don't know if I've caught this stupid thing, but we'll have to see. See if I'm still alive by the end of the stream. Alright, so let's get going. If I begin to fade, I'll end the stream. Right, so hi to Roger, and to Andy K, Kilted Sausage, Sentinel 7, Eddie Ryan, Anthony Struce, I think that is, and Cosmic Drifter. Greetings, guys. Greetings, everybody. All right, let's get going because we need to. Let's just come out of here, be easier. Okay. Now then, before I get going, guys, I'm going to set up my trainer like I did in the previous part 12, which never worked out because YouTube didn't process the bloody stream properly, so it never happened. So I had to remove it. Where are we? So I'll explain this for those that don't know. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be running a Snowrunner trainer with the sole purpose of freezing time. That's all it's going to do. Okay, so the trainer is now launched, and I'm going to initiate it. Okay, the trainer is activated, and I'm going to set my time to 1300 hours and freeze time. Okay, so now it's just going to basically stay at 1300 hours the entire time, so that I don't have to do any nighttime running. Alright, let's go. This is a truck. The truck in front is one I bought to try out, but it's not even been out the garage compound yet. So yeah, kind of left this one yesterday thinking I've had enough of this, don't want any more Snowrunner action tonight, and so I've left it until today. So my plan, if it doesn't take too long, is just to do this mission, and that'll be the entire content of the stream basically. But it might take a while because I have to go to that abandoned drilling site. I think what the idea is going to be, if I had to take a guess, is that you have to remove those 3 bits of used or broken or whatever pieces of drilling equipment before you can start with the mission that or the contracts, whatever, that start rebuilding that site and putting it back to normal. That's just a guess. I don't know whether that is true or not, but I guess we'll find out if there's any contracts or tasks available in that area when I've taken these 3 pieces of drilling equipment back. So the trailer I'm going to be pulling is not one that I need a saddle for. It'll hook on the back hook there. Sentinel 7, you got the game. Yeah, the UI is, yeah, I know, it's all that click on, click off stuff, which is a nightmare, you know, and the you know, that horrible message that keeps coming up saying like this one, close functions, you know. Why can't it just do it? Don't even think I need to be in low range. Oh, this is... You know, this can be an annoying part as well, when you just slow down and you just want to get to where you're going. And this truck isn't the quickest thing at the best of times, but man, I wish they'd put a garage on every map. Because Island Lake and Drummond Isle, or whatever it's called, they don't have garages. Hey, James Dean. Oh, you're welcome, man. Yeah, yeah, enjoy it, man, and take your time. Don't rush through it. That's the first piece of advice I give to new players of Elite. Oh, I don't know if I can ask this here. If anyone in Elite Dangerous has a Type 10, you know, don't buy one. I mean, if you own one, I wonder if you could do me a favor if you're on my Discord. Frontier released a new livery for the Type 10. I think it's called... Oh god, it's something metallic. They put it up on their Facebook page. Is it Lake on Metallic? I'm not sure. I should have checked. I just wanted a screenshot of what that looked like when it was, because you can preview it in the outfitting. You can preview what it looks like without having to buy it. I just wanted a screenshot, but I can't remember the full name. But I know it's metallic. It's a new one. Just breathing in fully every minute or so, just to make sure I still can. Once I start wheezing and coughing, then yeah. But I just have a bit of a sniffle. It might be just a little cold or something I'm developing. Okay, so this is the bit you need to... Oh, sugar. Got such a front end on this. This wedgy front end, which gets stuck in the ground. Let's see if the diff lock can... See, the diff lock, what it'll do is tighten those rear wheels up and it will power it through. So here, you want to avoid this dip and go onto your left-hand side here. Trucks are notorious for tipping over there. I doubt this one would have, but it's good practice to avoid that little dip. Also, down at the end of this map, there used to be a service trailer. Well, I have now moved that service trailer to, what's it called again? Island Lake? Yeah, where we're going. It says it on the top right hand of the screen, Rusty. Yeah. So, I've moved it there because it'll be nice to have one there. There's a fuel trailer nearby as well. Look at this, I'm doing this all without waypoints. I've never had a front end one. Hey, Commander Totally Dead, how are you doing? Oh, hi Andy. You muted this? You muted me? No, it was just that Frontier on... I don't know if you got Facebook, but on their Facebook page, they announced that they'd released a new livery for the Type 10. Something metallic. I don't know if it was called Lake on Metallic or something like that, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But it was a new livery for the Type 10, and I just wanted to see what it looked like via a screenshot from outfitting. Okay, this way. I'm going to see if I can get all the way to the tunnel without using the map. By God, I should know it by now. Yes, still get a lungful. Man. Yeah, it was quite a frustrating end to my gameplay yesterday in Snowrunner, but that's not surprising, is it? Yeah, the service trailer was here. Don't know if you guys remember, it was just here next to this house. Which I hope there's a house up there somewhere, otherwise no, it's probably a bit further on, but I towed it with that blue truck. By God, that was difficult just to get it into the tunnel. Oh, cheers, Andy. Don't have to go out your way or anything, just whenever. Yeah, it was here. It was here. So there's a house. There it is. Yeah, the only downside to this truck is it's really quite slow when it's on this kind of terrain, and it's kind of tolerable in a way because the upside is, you know, this thing will kind of go through anything and still work. So this is the only truck I have in my fleet that I can trust to be able to either pull that trailer backwards in a swamp to try and get it out, because once that bridge is built, we're still going to be stuck. You'll see when we get there the situation I've left it in. It ain't pretty. But my truck was, I mean, you couldn't see the wheels. It was so deep in, you know, in the swamp. Oh, come on, truck. You'll notice that it still says 1300 hours. So that's just my little trainer on the go. Because, as I said before, when the day starts turning to night time, I would just go in the map and flick it forward back to 1300 hours anyway, so I'm just saving myself the hassle of doing that. Oh god. I'm bouncing around. Come on, you big hefty elephant. This is normally the puddle I avoid, if you want to call it a puddle, but in we go. Oh wow, 32. Eee. I'm not bothered because, as I said, I left a service trailer on the other side of the map just for situations like this. I don't know how much engine damage there is on this thing. Engine 220, okay, 220 max. I just took 32 out. You can see on the lower left of the display of the hood how much engine damage you have. There's the circle starts to, the outside circle starts to disappear the more damage. So and it will affect performance, so you don't want to do too much damage. Oh, I can't wait to get out of low range again. Ooh, what have I hit? A tree trunk. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, great, now where's the tree gone? That's it, we'll never see it again. And we're through. Yeah, the blue truck is quicker at getting through this than this is. But all in all, this is a lot more capable, as I'm hoping to be the case. Okay, so we're here at the tunnel now. I'm hoping I am right. I mean, the only thing I'm relying on with this truck is its ability to go through deeper, like swampy and muddy terrain, and just sheer brute force, really. Alright, we have made it. So, we don't have far to go to pick up a trailer to fix that bridge, which I think we need to do first. So, I have left the service trailer here, and I have to go that way. Look, you can see my my waypoint map. I like how it remembers your waypoints for each different map, which is kind of cool. So we're going here to the trailer store. I was here a couple of times yesterday. So we're going to pop in here, pick up a trailer that will be able to carry two wooden planks. And then we're going to go to do this bridge the gap thing. So wooden planks times 2. Hold on, I just need to confirm that wooden planks only takes up 1 slot, and they do. So I only need a 2-slot trailer. A 2-slot trailer coming up. Right, here we go. Yeah, I liked using that blue truck, the Azov, because it's very fuel efficient. But I'm desperately needing to go and either find or unlock the raised suspension. Wait a minute though, I don't think it has raised suspension. Or if it does, it certainly doesn't have bigger tires on it. Yeah, bigger wheels. It doesn't have those. All right, let's. Oh, I'm not close enough. Am I? Is it that I'm not close enough? How come I don't have the repair option here? It's supposed to happen when you're just close to it. You don't have to attach to it. Well, let's attach to it anyway and see what happens. Strange. Okay. Repair. All. Close. See, now close has closed everything. I only wanted it to close that dialogue and leave this open so that I could detach the trailer. And then I press V to get rid of that dialogue. Right, okay. Yeah, the interface is the same as it's been since the original Spintires, and I do wish they could maybe find a more intuitive solution to it. Now there's also a field trailer around here, but it's on some tricky road. But because we're going to a trailer store, I don't need to use it. There's the trailer store in front, I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. We've got a tight little hairpin bend here, which look at this, just straight around, no problem. The blue truck, you've got to do it like forwards and backwards 4 or 5 times just to get it round there, because it's got such a crappy turning circle with the 2 front wheels. See, this one, it looks like the 2 front wheels are almost at the same angle to each other, where the blue truck, the Azov, the front axle is more turned than the second one, and I think that's not helping its steering at all. Okay, so we're going to attach a couple of trailers here. Okay, let's get it into position for the way out. Alright, awesome. Ooh, that wasn't a full breath. Now then, trailer store. So first thing is the fuel carrier, so we're going to buy that. Okay, and now we're going to refuel. Hold down the key, hold down the mouse button, I mean. Okay, awesome. Now we're going to sell that for the exact same price that we paid for it. Free fuel. And now I'm going to stick on a sideboard trailer. Yeah, I quite like those. I could go with a flatbed. 1, 2, 3, but yeah, this is a much smaller trailer. And even though they're only the same in terms of how many slots they can take, this one looks much smaller, much easier to control. So we're going to buy this little thing. Alright, so now we're going to naff off over to... uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is, the sawmill. Now I recently built these bridges, so we're good to go there. I thought that was a sawmill, but yeah, it's not. So we're gonna just plot a route back over there. Make sure we. I always like when there's a corner here. It's always good practice not to put the point there, right on the turn, because you'll just keep on going before you realize that the next one's to your left. So you do this one slightly before, and then you do this one as you enter into the road, and then you know it's a lot harder to get that wrong. So getting this over these bridges should be a bit of fun. Then it's into the sawmill. Probably have to go this way. No, too tight. I was going to go around here, but too tight. So we'll bring it in here, somehow turn it around by forcing the trail around. Although, wait a minute. See, there's another bridge the gap here as well. But I only want to do this one. So what bridge is this for? Where's this one for then? Because there's only one here. Unless I can pick up the mission from here and here at the same time. You know, either place. Well, either way, we have to go down that road. Oh, okay, this is great then. So I just pop in here, pick up the goods, and then we just trundle up this road. I'll stop there and see if we can sort the mission out from there, or at least activate it from there. If not, I'm hoping to activate it from here. Come through here and build that bridge. And then pick up the drill. Dump the trailer, pick up this one. Oh yeah. Oh buddy, that's gonna be, yeah, that's there. Let's see if we can even pull that thing out. It has the drill on it. So, and it, yeah, I know the drill takes up 3 slots. So I initially thought, looking at that top right hand information, that when it says 03, I thought it was just one run we had to do with a 3-slotted a size 3 slot piece of equipment, but of course it's not. It's literally pulling three separate drills off that abandoned site. And it did say in one of the contracts that that the site has to be cleared first. We have to clear the site first, and that is what instruments of development is. Let me see if I can show you this. Maybe because it is a contract. One of these guys does it. Here we go. We did some digging out on the old swamp, and it looks like there could be oil out there. We wanna start drilling, but first we're gonna need you to get rid of some old equipment that's in the way. Right, so there's drilling equipment. It takes up 3 slots, as you can see here, but it says 0 of 3, so there's 3 of them. So I think you have to remove the 3 of them before you can start doing further contracts to rebuild this drilling site. So back here, like maybe these will get on. Oh no, these are done. Out with the old. Oh, there we go, look. Out with the old, so we've got rid of the old stuff. Maybe this is the follow-on mission that becomes unlocked afterwards. And you've got to deliver a construction rig trailer. Pfft. Okay. 2 metal beams and an oil rig drill. With a saddle high, which is what I have on this vehicle. And look at the payout. Whoa! Nice. I don't think I'll be doing that today, but yeah, that looks like part 2 of the mission, and you cannot unlock it until you do this one. That's what I'm guessing. Is it metallic black, orange, red? No, it's none of those. 1 second, Andy. I'm going to see if I can pull this up, and I'll tell you what it is. Just give me a sec. Bear with me, guys, please. Oh, I've got all the bin bags on on the side there. All right, Elite Dangerous. Where are we? So I can bring up my Firefox browser. Yeah, when you're streaming, Facebook is slow, mama. Here we go. Okay. Where is the livery? Is this the same? I might not be looking at the same page. Hold on, guys. Elite. Yep, no, it is that one. I thought maybe there was elite : dangerous. This is, no, this isn't the elite dangerous group. I think I can normally, I've got it. I've got it. There we go. How the hell I got into that other one, I don't know. All right, okay, so it's called Lacon Metallic. I'll show you the picture. Transition, here we go. So this is what it looks like. And I just wanted to see what it looked like in the outfitting store. Well, we've added these T10 Lacon Metallic. So yeah, if you guys can check that out, or Andy, if you can have a look at that for me, that would be bloody awesome. Lacon Metallic. That's all it says. I don't know. I guess it's a silver one, right? I don't know. So I don't even know why, because I don't actually own a T10 right now, but I'm sure at some point I'm going to, because for my mining I use the T9. I did a little bit of mining the other day for some LTDs, and I picked up 48 million worth. I only did it like an hour or so. I think I used up more prospector limpets than anything. But it was just to pop me over the 7 billion mark again, which I did manage to do. I got my, so I'm like 7 billion, 11 million now. I'm sure I'll use that 11 million up quite quickly and dip back under. But yeah, just the normal mining of Baran in the triple hotspot. But it was, yeah, it seemed like the really decent asteroids were few and far between. Yeah, orange. Yeah, well, I don't mind orange. I'd like like one of those burnt orange metallic colors. That would be nice. Right, so we want wooden planks, so we're going to load those in. The game doesn't know I need them, but I know I need them. Right, well, let's go and get this bridge repaired so that I can pull the trailer back towards, I don't know, some semblance of land, and then try and pull it across the bridge, which means any subsequent trips to the abandoned drilling site will be made easier and a damn sight quicker as well, because that bridge is out. You have to go the long way around, and yeah, this is just going to speed things up a lot by building this bridge. So I think with the contract is here, if it's the same thing. I'll make sure it is the same thing before I take it. Don't worry, I'm not going to take it if it's for a different bridge. So show me the details, please. It is that bridge, because there's my trailer. So I am quite happy to accept your thing, and I'm start tracking. I ain't even gonna track it. Don't need to. Let's go. It's just up the road. So up we go. Yeah, actually I prefer 10 billion in my account. If I had 10 billion, I'd get the carrier, because then at least I'd have 2 billion left. Because you've got to outfit it with a few things. The thing is, I know what's going to happen. If I bought a carrier, I'd get it all outfitted, and I'd just say, now what? Now what? What am I going to do? You know, and it's just going to sit there costing me money every week, or credits, sorry, every week, for no reason, because it's just sat there. I don't actually have a purpose in mind. There's the bridge, look. Oh, God. I don't have a purpose in mind for the carrier that can justify the cost. You know, I mean, I don't mind the cost. Where's my trailer? There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't look so bad to drag it back onto land then. Yeah, I don't mind the 5 billion cost. I think that's fine. There's no problems with that. But I really need to justify it. And I think when it comes to a squadron fleet carrier, that's been taken care of by Angry Citizen, because I have the Rusty Dog private group. He created the squadron group, the Thor group, so he has control of that on his account. So he's gonna, I think, as far as I'm aware, he's gonna be getting a fleet carrier for the squadron. So yeah, all right, this is brilliant that we got. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you know, but I did get to rank 14, so I was able to unlock a few things in the garage, but I don't know what. There were so many things in that garage that when I clicked on them, it says you need rank 14 to unlock. You need rank 14. And now that I've got rank 14 and I go through the shop, I don't know what the hell it was, because things are unlocked. I don't know what it was I needed at the time, and I don't know. But here in Michigan, I've got 66% done. I just unlocked, believe it or not, it was only yesterday that I unlocked the final watchtower. There was actually one that wasn't unlocked, and it was really easy to get to, but it wasn't unlocked. But I did it yesterday. It didn't open up any new stuff. It was just unlocked the tower, and I've got all the upgrades. I've still got 2 vehicles that I need to find, which I think they're quite obvious where they are. There's a couple of drowned trucks, so it's probably those. Yeah, so I want to get a good part, maybe, yeah, quite a good way through Michigan, and then start turning back to Alaska and Tamia. And in the update that's coming, which is the 0, is it 0.5? I don't know. They don't put the version on this. I think the version is 4.1 on this. So the version 5, let's call it. They're going to be bringing stuff that I've mentioned in the past already, such as multiple save slots, but also Tamia. When was the last time I came here? They're going to put a 4th map here for Tamia. It's going to have a 4th map, so that's going to be awesome. So yeah, new content being added on the new version coming up soon, and I can't wait for it to come out, because it's got every key can be binded. So what I'm going to do is drive over. I mean, look. I mean, what the hell? Look at the wheels. I mean, talk about a bug. I'm sure as soon as I hook up the trailer or winch to it, it'll bounce itself back out. But it's clearly sunk down, and the wheels have decided, well, I'm not going anywhere. So that's a complete bug. Oh God, it's so nice to have that bridge. Look at that, just straight across to the drilling site now. The thumbnail will tell you the way I had to come in. It's from this top end up here. I had to come in. It was just purely over the swamp, and the only way to get across it, the only way in that truck, was to winch tree by tree by tree, like Spider-Man climbing up a building with web shooters. one at a time, one on one, then another one, just keep dragging yourself up and up and up. It was the only way, because I was bogged down, literally bogged down, for the entire duration. So thankfully I never have to take that route again. Alright, so let's see if we can pull this trailer out and get it onto the bridge, and then we can fix up this old abandoned drilling site once we've got the old drills of it. Alright, Kolob, I brought you down here for this one specific reason. Give me my trailer back. To go where no man has gone before. What's that? What's that, Andy? Oh. Right, let's see if we can, let's see what happens to the wheels on this thing when we winch to it, or get close to it perhaps, because if we get close to this trailer it should kick the physics in. No? There you go, told you, just get close to it, and then, so the physics are actually disabled until you get close to these vehicles, which I suppose saves on CPU processing, I guess. So I need to pull this back onto this road, if you want to call it a road, and then get it across that bridge, and then we can deliver it to the warehouse, which is not far away. Alright, so oh, have I got the the Kolob? I think, guys, I'm not 100%. Oh, there's that underground shot again. I think I fitted the twin heavy motor winch on this. That doesn't mean you get to winch two things at the same time, though, does it? No, but wouldn't it be cool? And it doesn't enable those rear ones either, because that would also be very cool. Proper winches. So, okay, let me see if I can get some camera work going on here. So, yeah, easy. Okay. Right, so I'm going to use proper reverse gear so I can put the diff lock on. I don't think I'm going to need it, but we'll put it on anyway. And then just yank this thing. Okay. Oh God, no. If it it's not really stuck on a tree. Come on, winch. The winch is twin heavy duty, so it should be able to. Alright, so I think what I need to do is release the winch then, before I get too bogged down. And I can't see where I'm going with these stupid cameras. And then try and get myself out. Oh, camera! It doesn't like the fact that there's a bridge there. Yeah, you see, because I couldn't barely move, it was pointless trying to. I'm just going to pin myself up against this tree and see if I can still hook onto this, and I can. And so I'm just going to use the power of the winch while being in reverse. There we go, come on. I just want to get it to a certain point, like there. Because I don't want to be dragging it into a tree, because that would be disastrous. Am I winched? Uh-oh. So what then? Why am I barely moving? Oh, got myself wedged in. Why? Ah! Oh my God. I'm gonna have to push you out the way a little bit. Sorry. Oh, come on. I've got no steering at all. Okay, let's see if we can go between the trees. I can't, like, I steer. I put full right hand lock on and it's not moving the rear end out at all. at all, at all. The only way would be if I can winch onto... Oh, that's not going to hold it, is it? It might be. It might be. Just maybe pull me out to the side. Come on. Well, so much for a heavy-duty winch then, eh? I'm pretty sure I fitted the twin heavy motors on, but I'm not impressed. Ooh, wait a minute, there may be another way. If I winch from this left over to that tree, would that be enough? Would that do it? Would that pull that rear end kind of out? I kind of have to fight it by going forwards. Okay, hold on. Oh, how did I get myself in this scenario? Alright, release the winch. I thought I had a bit of slack on there, but clearly I don't. This is the bit that I can't get. So in reverse, diff lock on, and just tap the throttle. I just need to clear that damn tree. Bloody can't. Alright, then let's do it a different way then. Let's go this way. And we'll try and clear it this way. Oops. Alright, that's it, we're out. Get your steering done, then move forward. There we go. Alright. Now then, that's better. So I think I'm on some decent-ish ground. So I'm hoping to be able to just yank this thing out. Just using the winch. Ooh, got my handbrake on. I'll pull back in reverse a little bit. Just don't tip over, okay? Don't tip over, please. Just, the thing is, if it tips over, it's not a question of being able to winch it back onto its wheels again, because of course I can do that. But the cargo will unpack, and then I'll lose the cargo. And I really don't want to do that, and that is at a higher angle than I want it to be, so... Oh dear. I really can't have this thing. There is a way. It's to go alongside it on the left hand side to stop it from tilting over, and then winching on the sides and pulling it back with me side by side. But the problem with that is that this is here where the mouse is so boggy. Okay, I'm going to try and do side by side on the right hand side, and that way it should prevent it from tilting to the left because I've got it winched on the right. So side by side winching then, if we have a side. Please tell me we have a side. Oh god, there's no side. I'll have to use this and just hope that's going to be good enough. Alright, do not winch now, Rust, because that would be disastrous. Alright, so come along so the winch is level. There we go, like that. That's it. Okay. Tighten the winch. Okay, let's go backwards. Come on. You see, and it can't tilt over now because I've got hold of it, you see? There we go. Now you need to go the other way. There we go. That's it. Come on. Side by side winching. It was the only way to stop this thing from, you know, from the risk of it tilting over. Alright, this might be enough. I might have taken it back enough, but I don't quite want to risk it. Alright. You see those front wheels? If I pick those up from there, getting it onto the bridge be a bit risky. I need to take it back just a tiny bit more, a few meters. This is treacherous land. I just hope all these marks that I'm making in the mud reset when I leave here. Because it's going to be... If these marks that I've made are still here when I come back, my god. Alright. Yeah, let's go backwards. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Let's go. Now, let's put low gear in and get your steering done first, Rusty. No, don't push it back, you. Alright. Wow, my mouse was on the full left-hand side of my left-hand monitor. Amazing how it made its way over there. So the first thing I'm going to do with this before I attach it is to winch it, because I want to just pull that whatever you call it, the hitch thing, into my direction, and then I'll attach it. So we're going to put it on here first and just winch. That's it, and just drag it into my direction. There we go. I better keep an eye on it, what it's doing. I don't want it to tilt over. Okay, and as soon as we're close enough, release the winch, and can we attach from here? Alright. Oh boy. And over the bridge, over the freshly built bridge we go, but now we got to take it up here. Now, off to the right first, because we have to avoid tilt at all costs. Alright, up we go, and then the road, I think I need to go to the right. I hope I'm right, thinking I'm going to the right, because yeah, I'm pretty sure the warehouse is to the right. Don't quote me on that. Oh, look at the way this road's tilting. Oh god. As wide a arc as you can, Rust. That's it. And straighten the wheels out as soon as you can. Alrighty. Now the fact that I've got this container on a ramped trailer should be no problem. Whoops, engine stopped for no reason. Should be fine for unloading. Because I was wondering whether it wouldn't unload because it was a ramped trailer rather than a, you know, a sideboard one or a flatbed or something, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Right, so the warehouse is, we need to look for a diamond with an arrow pointing down, and it's this one, that place that I said that I thought was the sawmill. So we need to go to the warehouse and then back here and then back and back and back 2 more times. Oh, yeah, seems easy. I think these roads are okay, to be honest. I think these roads are there's nothing really treacherous here. Let me just put that one, move this one just a little, and this guy goes here. We have to go over these 2 bridges, so that's going to be a little bit of fun. And then we get to this junction, and then we go down. Now again, I have the service trailer there, I have a fuel carrier semi-trailer there. That's a big one. That's got like 5,000 liters of fuel in there or something like that. It's massive. And I've got a trailer store here, so when it comes to fuel and stuff like that, as long as I'm sensible, I should be completely fine. How are we on fuel? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Alright, let's go. Because this is the fuel that we've used is the fuel since we set off from the garage, right? Oh no, no, I went to the trailer store. Yeah, I filled up at the trailer store. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Although I am gonna have to refill. So I'm fully confident now that I don't even need the Kolob anymore. I could switch back to the Azov 64-131 truck. Should be no problem for it. However, that would mean bringing it all the way down Smithfield Dam again, so it's kind of pointless. I just needed this big thing to come and pull that trailer out, and it's done that. So now that it's here, it may as well complete the contract. Oh, I found a disused railway track on this the other day, with a carriage, not a train. It was a train on the track, but it wasn't. It was just one of those side bed trailer things for putting coal in and stuff like that. I'm not going to say where it was, but man, the mission I took, it took me to places of the map which I'd never been to and never want to go through again. But it was good at the same time. It's kind of weird. It's such a weird game, this. It stresses you out in a good way, and it pees you off in a good way as well. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a sweet and sour thing, you know. At the same time, you do feel genuine feelings of anger and frustration sometimes, but it's never a case of, right, that's it, I'm not playing that game again for another 3 months. No, you're back on it the next day. Your marks are called ruts. Ruts? Ah, cheers, Roger. Hey, Mark. There are some upgrades, you only find them when you go buy them. Yes. Yep. Oh, ruts, is that what they are? Is that the actual turmeric? Ruts, yeah. I don't know how far you have to be away from that landscape for it to reset. Or whether I can get to the warehouse and then go back and my previous ruts are still there. I'm not sure. But I guess I'll find out soon enough. Oops. Okay, so we're basically down to a bit under half a tank. But I'm good, I'm good. I'm not panicking. I mean, the Azov truck is twice as efficient on fuel as this is. And it's a very capable truck. There's no doubt about it. It wasn't capable enough to pull this drill rig through the swamp, but it had a damn good go. It got it all the way to the unbuilt bridge before it decided that it would cough and splutter and do no more. But I'm surprised it got as far as it did, and it wouldn't have got anywhere near that close had it not had a winch. Without a winch, no way we would have made it onto that drilling site at all without building the bridge. I'll tell you the route I went. Ooh, was that going to tip over there? So I had to go up this, where was he? So this is the abandoned drilling site. So I went up this road. Hold on. I went up here, okay, down here, past the signal in the mountains thing, and then up this road, past the fallen antenna, all the way to here, to there. and then I had to winch pretty much the entire distance across to there. That distance there was just winch, 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 tree after tree after tree. It was the only, I probably could have gone this way, and maybe that would have been easier, I don't know. But it was the only way I knew to get there. Absolutely insane. Right, on we go. So, slightly wide line round here. I don't want to hit a telegraph pole. I don't mind that one. And I remember going down roads with some of these big trucks, thinking nothing of it, thinking, okay, bit of water, bit of swamp, bit of mud, no problem. And I remember thinking, like maybe a week or so ago, thinking, there's no way I can do this mission because I can't get past down that road. It's just too muddy. And now I've got trucks that will just thunder straight through them. So I guess that's progress, really. And I can't think what use I'm going to put that that other truck to, the one that I got at the beginning, the Ford with the, you know, the more usual semi-truck cab on it, the one that we saw at the beginning of the stream if you were around, because it's only got highway tires, I think. Whoa, look at that thing. What's that got on the back? Concrete and wood. I had to do no, it's not. It's concrete and metal beams. Oh, that might come in handy for that mission later on. Right, let's dump this. 1 of 3. Yes, don't remind me. There we go. And now I'm left with an empty trailer. Yes, that thing, that trailer up there has got metal beams and concrete slabs by the looks of it. I think we need either one or both of those things to rebuild that abandoned drilling site. Alright, so before we go back to pick up the next drill, I'm going to carry on this way. Actually no, let's go around this way, because then if this trailer hasn't been unlocked, just by getting close to it we'll unlock it, and then we'll go this way, dump the trailer temporarily, pop in, get a fuel trailer. I might as well just leave the fuel trailer here, refuel. Yeah, I'll leave the trailer here for the duration of the mission. Just refuel off there and then carry on back round. Let me see, over there, and let me see, where's the abandoned site? So it's going to be up this road. I better put a marker on the corner. Service truck I don't need. Catering truck would be nice. Bacon and egg sandwich would be welcome. And all the way down there. Alright. So, look where that bloody blue circle is. Put it over there. Alright, that's better. Right, so we'll go around so that we can touch on this trailer. If it is going to unlock. No? Oh, no? Yes, there you go. They are concrete slabs, I reckon, and metal beams. And that trailer will also hook onto this one instead of this one and carry the drilling rig. But I prefer this one because of its articulation. I don't know, this red one just seems a little bit easier to manage than those with the saddles, because they can become disconnected. Oh, I've never seen an open building before. You guys ever seen a building open? Not much in it then. I like the hidden oil spill. Is it? You see that there? That's what it looks like to me. So the left-hand side of the truck can do 70, and the right-hand side can do 80. Yeah, I suppose in a power drift that might work. Oh, lost my mouse completely. There we go. Okay, I'm good for fuel, but I'm very glad that this trailer store is here. So yes, Mark, how are you these days, mate? You still playing away on Elite and whatnot? So what do you guys, when you guys are not playing Elite Dangerous or whatever, what's your go-to game that you would pick up instead? Or what game do you play? What game do you play most of? I mean, obviously for me, it's I was going to say Roadrunner. Meep meep. Yeah, Snowrunner is obviously the game I play the most these days. For me, it's this, Hitman 2, Elite Dangerous, obviously. But apart from Elite, yeah, Hitman 2, Snowrunner, and and my sim racing titles like R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa Competizione. I play those too. Yeah, so I'd be interested to know what you guys are all playing. While I refuel here, let's refuel. Fill up, please. And I think I will leave the trailer here. I'm just going to detach it from here. Saves me having to keep buying it, and then once I'm done with it, then I'll sell it. Since you've got this, you've not touched anything else. Oh yeah, Andy, I've seen you playing Assassin's Creed. Yeah, you must. It looks like you're getting a lot of play time out of that. It must be is it the Odyssey one, something like that? I can't remember which one it was. I remember playing the first Assassin's Creed. I think I played the first two. Jumping off roofs. There was one where, whichever the one was where it was in Italy, and you would jump off a roof onto a onto a like a barrow full of hay or something, and you'd be hidden in there. It was quite cool. I didn't play too many after that, so I don't know what the latest ones are like. They're probably really cool. Because there's been a few Assassin's Creed games since I last played. Oh, you're in the Lagoon sector. Cool. That was one of my early ventures, Lagoon. Yeah, Lagoon and Trachea, I don't know, something like that around there. Yes, one of my early voyages in a Diamondback Explorer was the Lagoon sector. Yeah, brilliant. It's a nice little region of space as well, because it's not that far out, you know, but it's far out enough. Yeah, it's a good distance. So Eddie Astroneer, I think that's Kerbal Space Program, I would guess, and GTA. Anthony says, actually hop back onto Elite Dangerous and doing tourist missions. Haven't done those for a while, but most of the time it's one of the various NFL games. Oh, right. Yeah, well, I've seen people playing all sorts of stuff on my Discord. Far Cry 5, yeah, I've given that one a rest for a while, but I played that a lot up until Snowrunner came out, I think, because what I'm doing on, I completed Far Cry 5, so all I do now is I reset all the outposts, and then I try and be as stealthy as possible without setting off any alarms or anything like that. And I try and do all the outposts again. And then once I've completed them, then I reset the outposts, and then I go and do all the outposts again. Yeah, so it's just a never-ending cycle. And I keep trying every time I reset the outpost to go in there and say, okay, let's try and do all of them where no alarms go off and you don't get seen. Yeah. On every single one, but it's so difficult to do. But yeah, Hitman 2, I like that. Done some cool contracts the other day. Something I like to do for stress relief is I have the trainer for Hitman, and sometimes what I'll do, if I'm just doing a normal contract, you know, where you pick off the contracts tab and you go to either trending or featured. The featured ones sometimes don't appeal to me because they've got timers, and I hate timers. You must complete the mission in 6 minutes, within 6 minutes and 10 seconds or something. I think, oh, go away, leave me alone. So I don't tend to bother with those. But what I tend to do sometimes is, like, I don't use the trainer, just through doing normal contracts. But if I fancy a bit of stress relief, I'll put the trainer on and I'll put on stealth mode. And in stealth mode, the AI don't react to you. So if you kill somebody, you don't get anybody going, oh god, and raising the alert, and people shooting at you, like the Fed shooting at you, whatever. You don't get that. So what I do is I just arm myself with a machine gun, and I put infinite ammo and no reload, and I just kill everybody in the map. Everybody. Until there's just piles of bodies everywhere. It's good stress relief. It's either that or squeezing a rubber ball. I need a drink, guys. Ugh. Okay. So here we go. We have another pickup sign here at the drilling site. So that's just for drill number 2. And this is going to be so much easier now that we built the bridge. But if you fancy the hardcore challenge, then don't build the bridge and then try and do it. If you've got this truck, you probably will, but it's going to cost you a little bit of sanity that you can't get back. Okay, so let's put another one on. There it is. And now we've got to take this one back. And we've got to come back for one more. And that's this mission done. This one pays not too bad. I think the pay on this one is fairly decent. Let me have a quick check on this. So it's a contract for Dyson Diesel. Yeah, I mean, I'm more into getting these star rewards at the moment because I don't think I can be that far away now from rank 15. I don't think so. I've done a fair few missions since I ranked up from 14, so I shouldn't be too far away. Let's have a look. Cosmic Drifter ED or Counter-Strike Go, because I can put them down anytime. Too much time playing World of Warcraft. Mark says he's collected 600 million credits. Do you know how far up the chart? Oh, well, we did get to 12th, but the servers ticked over on Thursday. I think they do it every 60 days. So, yeah, we're back down the list again, unfortunately. But it was, yeah, people did an amazing effort to get us up to position 12 in exploration. That was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to lie, it would have been awesome to be in the top 10. And we were, until just the last, I don't know, day or so, when other people, of course, put a little bit of a spurt on, and we ended up 12th. However, knowing how much data you have to submit by the time you get to that level just to move up a couple of places. I think 12th place is just fantastic. You know, it was such a brilliant effort. People submitting data in the billions of credits, and it really pushed us up big time. So 12th was fantastic. You know, top 10 would have been, as you can imagine, just because it's a saying, isn't it? The top 10, the top 10. It's a satisfying thing that you hear with music, you know. Oh, it's in the top 10, and top 10 pound for pound. You know what I mean? It's that satisfying number, and we were 12th, but oh, by so little as well. Well, yeah, it wasn't that much. I guess 10th was probably doable, but I am super happy and satisfied with 12th. That was an amazing effort. When you see how few people beat us compared to how many we beat, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm sure we can have another go on one of the leaderboards at some point. So if anybody in the group, you know, does trading or combat, it'll all help push that ladder up. Yeah. I know the only one we won't get, because I don't participate in it, is CQC. I've never played CQC, ever. Not once. I have no intention. If they'd made it a separate standalone game for free, perhaps, because that would have been good. If they just brought out Elite Close Quarters Combat as a separate standalone game that was maybe, I don't know, $4.99, something really cheap. People would have probably played that, and then they would have been influenced to buy the main game. Or keep it separate. Keep it off the reason I don't play CQC is because it's ranked. On the side of the screen where you see combat rank, trade rank, exploration rank, and then they put CQC down there, and I don't like that, because it's just not part of the game really. If they'd kept it separate somehow, so it was in a separate, like you had to go from the main menu to get to CQC, then I would play it. I just don't want it affecting the main game, or having a rank on that screen. So out of principle, I don't play it. But if they'd brought it out as a separate game for $4.99, yeah, I would have bought it. I would have bought it. Yeah. You know, and people new to Elite may have bought it as a precursor to buying the full game if they liked it. I don't know. But hey, I don't work in marketing for Frontier, so they did it their way. There's I don't know. I don't want this to become Elite-centric stream, but you know, things like power play is certainly not getting used as much as I'm sure Frontier would have liked. CQC, I mean, I don't know how many people really still spend time on that. I mean, to load up a big, huge game like Elite, and then just to sit in a little bubble and play CQC is weird. It's weird to me. Yeah, it's like buying the Codemasters F1 game and then just always having the same car on the same track in practice mode or something like that, and never using any of the other content. Yeah, no, you just do your normal thing, Mark. I mean, to be honest, for me, the leaderboards is not like a, you know, it's not something that I don't know how to say it. I'm not attached to them, you know. If we get up there, great. If we don't, we don't, you know. It's not really a thing for me. But when people do put the effort in, it's nice to to see the rewards. But I don't really hold that much importance to them, that much. You know, like it's not like, oh, got to be number one, got to be in the top 10, you know, and then just spend hours and hours focusing on that. No, I just do the game, and whatever the end results are, the end results are. But that doesn't, I'm not belittling the effort that was put in on exploration last month, because that was phenomenal. And I was genuinely excited to see us jump up the ranks. It was just great to see it. To see our little humble squadron there just get pushed up that high with probably a lot fewer players that are dedicating themselves to the task than any of the groups in front of us. And yet we still made 12th. So how absolutely amazing was that? Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, PvP. I mean, I've had some good times in PvP. First time I played Pavlov VR, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was a complete newbie. Still am. I didn't know how to get the gun, put it in my hands, not without dropping it. And I had some guys from the Netherlands on my team, or I was on their team, let's put it that way. I was on their team. And one of them had a spare gun, and he just got it out of his holster, all in VR, and he passed it over to me and said, take this gun. And I was able to shoot and kill bad guys, and I made a complete dog's dinner of it. Unfortunately, I was kind of embarrassing them, but yeah. Alright, so we've got 209 litres of fuel after that run. So that tells me that we've got enough fuel to go back and get the third one. Yeah, we do. We have enough. If we've used up 209, that means we've done 131 litres. Yeah, I think. So let's go back and go and get the last one. Get instruments of development done. When I read the title, Instruments of Development, I thought, we're going to pick up cameras or something. But anyway, so back down here for the last time. And it looks like it's going to be fairly easy. So yeah, 100 and whatever. 100 and whatever litres of fuel. But going by this, we've got 200 litres left. So barring any issues, it's enough to get down there and back, because I'm not having to go around the well, I don't know. Yeah, the trailer store might be... Oh, actually, no, it looks like it's just as far away. There's a fuel trailer right there, look. So if I do run out of fuel, I'm going to be kicking myself. Because if I run out of fuel, I'm back at Smithville Dam. You know, there's no garage here. I'll be fine, I'm sure I'll be fine. But these roads, because they take more power to push the truck through, they're going to take more fuel. Oh, it doesn't help getting caught on it. I mean, look at the size of this truck compared to a tree trunk or the roots of a tree. Oh, right, I'm going to save a bit of fuel here, guys, because now I am getting a bit worried. Oh, can't quite reach it. Okay, we'll go for this one. Use the winch, no throttle. Probably saved about 6 litres of fuel there. I've no idea why they stopped community goals, to be honest. Maybe they ran out of ideas. I mean, it's a shambles, isn't it? I mean, Galnet, that's gone. Community goals, that's gone. I mean, what are they saying? We tried and we failed? I don't know. They introduced this Galnet audio, and then the next thing you know, Galnet ceases to exist. Maybe they couldn't keep the narrative up. I know they reduced Galnet down, didn't they? Didn't they reduce it down so that it was only like actual story relevant stuff and not lore stuff? It was just relevant to the game news. I don't know. They need to focus on the core content of the game, the main content, and build on that, and not try and add, oh, let's put this on as another bell or another whistle. No more bells and whistles. Leave the core game and just develop that. It's not difficult to sit down and come up with ideas of what Elite could potentially have, even given the mechanics that are already in the game, without introducing anything new. But I don't know, sometimes I think if I can sit on a chair and just come up with some cool ideas that Elite could have, why can't the devs? I don't know. Yeah, and the community goals just became this thing where, oh, here's a community goal, we need you to go and collect so many tons, like a trading community goal. And then you knew that system where the stuff had to be delivered to was going to be full of gankers and griefers all the time. It became a hotspot. That's if you were inclined to do it in open play, which, if you're going to do it in open play, you don't get to whinge that you've been ganked, because it's part of the game. I don't agree with it, the way that gankers and griefers are allowed to get away with it. There should be a lot more, I don't know, what do they call it? Crime and punishment stuff in the game, to make gankers and griefers just maybe think twice, or the fact that if they want to do that, it's a bit more of a risk for them to do that kind of activity. But there's nothing like that in the game, really. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's get we'll go around clockwise this time so I don't get dizzy. And we'll just pick up this last drill rig. Actually, we can probably turn around around this stump here. Oh, come on, truck, it's like you're trying to haul half of Winnipeg. No, the turning circle on this is I was going to say one of my sayings. You know when they say as useless as, some people say like a chocolate teapot or a chocolate fire guard or something like that. Well, I have my own, but it has religious connotations, but I'll say it anyway. As useless as a condom machine in the Vatican. That's one I came up with. Alright, so cargo management, let's plonk it on, the last one. And let's go. Let's go and deliver this back to the warehouse. 145 litres of fuel now. So I am very confident that fuel wise we should be fine. Just plot the route there. I could, yeah, I would, well, yeah, I could probably get here without plotting the route now, to be honest, but I know me, I'll make some silly mistake. Okay, Andy, thanks for stopping in, and David Dawson. Hi, David Dawson. New era in ED looks like nothing more than a reskin of Jurassic World base building copy paste. Yeah, well, that would save time and not energy. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Ideas, I suppose. When are you going to test your fast aircraft in the canyons? Aircraft? Canyons? What are we talking about here, Mark? Right, on we go. I'll be interested to see what... I'm pretty sure that... I was going to say I'll be interested to see what mission crops up after this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be that one that was locked. And then, we have to take stuff there to go and fix up that abandoned drilling site and make it operational again. Pretty sure that's going to be the goal here. Elite? Oh, because you kind of stumped me there when you said aircraft, as there's no air. Yeah, okay, the test. You mean the well, I have an Imperial Eagle. I think I still have my Imperial Eagle, which is my fastest ship, and then I've got my Imperial Courier. Oh no, the Courier does 800, I think, or something like that. Well, it might be 7. You might be right. It might be 760. But I also did a Imperial Eagle, which is quicker. Yeah, I haven't used those in a long time. Yeah, maybe do some canyon running, find a decent planet. Oh, come on, he's getting bogged down. Get the diff lock going. Otherwise I'm just wasting... Whoa. Okay, now the fact that it's actually attached to the truck and not winched is going to make it harder for it to tip over. But it doesn't mean that it can't. Don't you dare. Don't even think. Don't even go there, as they say. Don't go there. I don't even know the way. Right. So, as long as it doesn't tip, mind you, there's still a pointy up arrow on the drilling site, so if this does tip over, we can still go and keep picking up another one. And so it's not like if you lose the cargo, you lose the mission. That's the good thing as well with this game, is you can't fail a mission. You just keep having to go until you do it. So if they ask you to pick up 3 drilling equipment and you drop the 3rd one and you can't pick it up or whatever, well, you could if you just got a crane, but I mean, let's say you couldn't. You can still go back to the drilling site and just pick up another one. But then this would be just left. And you'd need one of those heavy-duty cranes to come and pick this off the ground. That little one that gets attached on the back of the truck. No way. I don't think it's going to have any hope in hell of picking this container up. Not a hope in hell. I wonder if I've got enough fuel to deliver this and then get back to the fuel trailer. Because that's my next stop, is getting to the fuel trailer. I could go there on the way. I'm using 9 litres per minute, which means I've got 10 minutes of fuel left at this rate. Oh dear, it's going to be as tight as. This is really going to be, yeah, 10 minutes I'm out of fuel at this rate. I am enjoying Snowrunner, yes. Yep. I like the first two, but Snowrunner just takes things to a whole different level. You know, the development of it, it's been really good. The original Spintires wasn't even meant as a game, really, but they did put it out there. It was meant as a physics test demo kind of thing. Like, you know, for using physics for mud, to simulate mud displacement and water and stuff like that, and truck suspension and all that. It was just like a tech demo. But then they released it, and lots of people got it, and then so they thought, okay, people like this. And then MudRunner came around to expand on the original game. But again, it was just the same. It was just collecting logs from dreary landscapes. But they had more vehicles and a few more things to do. And then another 3 years went by and Snowrunner comes out, and now this is a whole different thing. 3 separate countries which you can go to, well, yeah, places, let's call them. Not necessarily countries, but 3 separate places and multiple maps in each. And it's not just logs. I mean, when was the last time I carted logs with this thing? It's yeah, whole different ball game now. And they developed it so much and deserved success, you know, really, I would say. Right, warehouse opened. Okay. I haven't ranked up. So now, warehouse opened. Oh, so is there a different warehouse, or is it this warehouse I can now pick up from where I couldn't before? I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to go inside onto the grass here. Actually, no, if I'm going to the trailer store, I may as well take this one back with me. I'm going to take this one back with me and sell it. I was going to leave it here, but there's no point because there's another one over there anyway with a similar size. So I've got 65 litres to get there, where those markers. So yeah, we're going to make it. Nicked problem. So the Colob reigns supreme once again. It gets me out of trouble. If I can't fulfill a contract with the truck I'm using, and it's a capable truck, then I've got to get the big boy out. Alright, I could just knock the fence over, just go straight in. Done that before, but let's keep it purist and we'll go in this way. And we're going to sell both trailers and refuel at the same time. So we go alongside the fuel trailer, go to trailer store, and go to ramped and sell. Actually, I can't sell the other one until I'm attached to it. That's not where I want to be. So, okay. I'm not going to refuel yet. I'm going to attach first, because otherwise I'm going to be wasting fuel doing this. Okay, so attach the trailer. And now let's refuel. And now into the trailer store. Sell the trailer. Now we have a full tank. Stop the engine, go into the map, and let's take a look at what's going on, if anything, over here. So I reckon, yeah, we've got something's come up here. There you go. Out with the old. It's still locked. Oh God! I was expecting it to. I was really expecting that to unlock now. What do I need? What's it saying? Rank 8 required. I've got that. Complete harbor delivery. Right. Okay. I didn't see that. Harbor delivery. Oh no, I'm going to take one. The old drills you've helped us recover are now packed up for a shipment. All that's left is to get them over to... What you talking about, Willis? What do you mean, them? I'm not shifting 3 of them again to get them over to Drummond Island's port and get them off our hands. Get that done so we can bring in the new gear. So it's like a little story going around. Wait a minute. I've got to go to Drummond. Let's have a look. I just want to see what the deal is. Delivered to the port in Drummond Island. So the drilling equipment. Oh, I've just dropped it off. All right. So again, the trailer I've just sold. I've got to buy it again. So we're going to pick up. Oh, but not 3, right? No, it just says 1. Okay. Drummond Island. So that's a case of going... Oh, where are you? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's kind of one road. All right. So when we get into Drummond Island, we have to go to the port, which is where? Oh, I haven't even been there yet. And it's just in from the... Oh no, that's the Smithfield Dam entrance. So we'll be coming in from there. Oh, sugar. Oh. Do we have a route first? So I think, let's have a look. Oh my God. Unbuilt bridge, unbuilt bridge. There's a side road. There's a side road here to go round. And then they tend to make these passable, don't they? Because again, I've just got unbuilt bridges. How else do I get round there? That would be cheating. And also, a minute. Let's work backwards. So the port has got this road. Oh, no way. Can't be done. I can't do it, guys. Well, actually it can be done. Got to build that. It's another 10 hut mission. Oh boy. This can be done, but wow. Have you seen the route? Holy. Oh my God. 1, 2. Okay, over there. I'm carrying a big drill thing on that route. Wait a minute. Where's the tunnel? So the port and the entrance are diagonally opposed there. But there is a route with all those bridges down. Right, this is the route I would look at taking, and it's nightmare. So we come out here. Oh, I can't even, it won't let me do it. No, what about over here? I guess I've got to be on this map. Alright, so I'll try and pencil out the route with the mouse. So down here in Island Lake, bottom left, we go along here, up here, until we get to here, and then we try this crossing here. that gets us onto this road. Now, here we have a bridge that's out. Think about this one, Rusty. There's a bridge that's out there. And then we go up here. Yep, to get to where these trailers are. Risk life and limb getting from here. I put that there to get from there down to there. Oh, I know where this road is. Oh yes, I know this road. And then across here. And then we break away up here. Don't forget, we're carrying a great big drill all the way up this squiggly road, across this little splashy bit, round the back, right? And then down this, whatever that is. And then we're on that road to the... Oh, I'm sure the devs expect people to repair bridges first. Oh, yes. That would be the normal way of things. However, you know me, I tend not to be... I tend to try it. Like, I'll probably go here with the truck and try it. And if I can't do it, then I'll unhook the trailer and we'll go and build some bridges. But I will at least give that a go. So my question then is, do you guys want me to have a go on stream right now with this? Because I'll get... Oh, there's a big roll of tinfoil there. Because if you do, I'll give it a go. But to do that route up that little... up those little roads with this big colob carrying a trailer that size... Oh man alive. I already know it's going to make me sweat. And I think if I can get into the trailer store, I would like to use something like, let's see if we have it. I think the drilling rig is a ×3. So yeah, to put it on this thing, I'll put it on this. We'll take this. I know it's different from pulling it on the back hook, and it might be worse because as soon as you get over like a steep crest, the actual trailer can become detached from the cab, and then it's hard to winch it because it's on legs. My call. Thanks. Eddie. Yeah, required mission. No, you can't do it without the trailer. You need to carry the drill. But yeah, this one would be it would be interesting to use to carry this one. As long as it doesn't become detached. If I buy this, I'm letting myself in for a whole world of hurt, because I would normally use this one. Let's see how long that is. If I put the edge of my screen to the back of that trailer, right, and then I switch back to, there we go, to this one. This is shorter. It's a shorter trailer. Let's do it. Oh God. Wait a minute though. See, here's another issue. I'm just going to sell that for a second. If I get this one, I can switch trucks if I need to. If I find that this truck's too big to get through a certain place, I can bring a smaller truck and hook up that exact same trailer. Whereas if I get this one with the saddle, oh, I suppose I could still do the same thing, couldn't I? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh God. I can already picture this becoming my worst nightmare. Yes, Rich Parry, I think that's definitely what smart people would do. I have proven myself not to be smart when it comes to this game. Because I look at that route and I think, it's doable, or it looks doable. Let's put it this way, that there is a route to get to the port. That's what I look at. There's a route to get to the port, and therefore I'm going to have a go at doing it. And then the idea being that eventually you succeed, so that you can turn around and say, I did it my way. No, but I did it that way. As a, oh, don't tell me I'm going to need a crane. Ah, no, okay. It's got a white, there's a, it is going to auto load that, right? That white box was there before. Okay. That white container, that's not the actual, no, can't be. Oh, I haven't got faith, not at all. But yeah, repairing the bridges is yeah, it's sensible. I had to do that for this one. Oh, this is manual loading only. Right? Oh no, thank God. Is it? Not enough space? Oh, it's ×4. Why did I think it was ×3 then? It was, wasn't it, on the mission? I'm not stupid. Is the old mission there? Yeah, it is, but it won't let me click it. The drill size was ×3. And now this is ×4. So what I need to do is drop this trailer and pick that one up and empty it. However, I'd prefer to get that other one, that red one. Okay, we'll have to go back. God. It's not enough that this, yeah, you see, look at this, the way this trailer is. It's not enough that that this truck's already really slow. But now I have to go back because I put the wrong size trailer on. God, I thought it was manual loading only. Look how slow it is with this trailer. And of course we're going to have to refuel. I mean, thankfully the trailer park's right there, the trailer store. It's just next door, literally next door. Man, this trailer's heavy. It's empty and this truck is sluggish. So yeah, bear in mind that normally the stream would have ended here at 1 hour and 50 minutes. That would have been a sensible time, but this next mission's a real challenge. And thankfully, there's only one I've got to transport, just get one there. And I have to avoid it tipping over or any such thing like that, because this collab isn't carrying anything like a crane. You can't put a crane on it. Okay, so let's dump this one. Okay, and now we'll reposition the truck. Somebody's put a nice hole in the fence, so we'll be able to use that. Alright, into the trailer store then, and we're going to buy a fuel carrier trailer. And refuel. Has anybody ever gone into like this menu and pressed recover instead of refuel? And actually recovered? There's a message that pops up when you do that, right? Like an "Are you sure?" message. It doesn't just do it. Okay, so we want this ramped flatbed because it's ×4. The only other ×4 options we have Oh, there's none here. Okay, so this is the only one. Alright. It's the only times 4 option we have. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, this truck's already a bit quicker, which is going to make it a little bit more fuel efficient. They probably do tell you the trailer size in the mission. It's just that I presumed it was 3 because the drilling equipment I picked up was 3. But now this one's a 4. But if you'll find if you haven't unlocked, or if you haven't completed the Instruments of Development mission, if you look at the description there, or look back on the beginning of the stream, you'll see that I'm right. The drilling equipment was 3 slots, and there was 3 of them to deliver. It was 2 sets of 3. This is going to be a world of fun now. I mean, getting it to Drummond Island is the easy bit. Because there's a few parts of the route in Drummond Island where I'm not sure there's going to be room enough to either pass, or it's going to be too tight, or maybe I don't know. But I do prefer having this kind of trailer on the back for the more uneven terrain. Okay. Oh dear. Alright, it looks the same size container. Right, I better quickly plot the route then so I don't burn off too much fuel. So, out the door and up the road. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go to the main road, which is here. Oh no, I am mistaken. It's that side road. Okay, let's oh, I didn't want to go back that way. It looks like I have to. Alright, so we have to go this way. Oh no, okay. No, I am missing out the road that I didn't want to go on. I'm okay. Alright, so we're going to go to the sawmill and then up this road here, and then pray like hell that this road is decent. Is that bridge okay? It is. It's not even a bridge, it's just swamp. And then we just keep following this road into a piece of territory I've not been through. That's okay. And that gets us into Drummond. And it's only from there that the fun starts, after we get into Drummond. Yeah, this is gonna be easy, guys. This is gonna be easy. Pulling a heavy trailer like this with lots of fuel consumption now. Yeah. It's so heavy, it's even dragging the frame rates down. Right. Tempted to just help myself out with a quick winch. It's not very smart though. It keeps winching onto things that are nowhere near powerful enough to pull the damn thing. See? Why don't you winch onto that telegraph pole? Why do you think I want to winch to the left? The quick winch is pointless in most situations. It's only when you're falling down a cliff or a steep hill and you quickly need to grab hold of something. That's when it's handy. And even then, it's more inclined to winch a coalob to a twig. It doesn't really make too much sense. Don't forget your Yorkie bar. God, you're going back some years. Yeah. And yeah, the rum and raisin, or the raisin one. Oof, God. It's tipping, it's tipping, it's tipping. Bring it back. The only thing that stops it is the way it's attached to my truck. If I was pulling it on a winch, that would have been over. I have to use the winch because it's just the easiest way just to save a bit of fuel. Now I can't really fuel up until I get into Drummond. I have left scout fuel carriers dotted around that map, but I'm going into areas now where I've never been in before, so yeah, I don't know how the fuel's gonna manage, but we'll see. We'll try and work something out. Thankfully, Drummond Island is or Drummond Isle, whatever you want to call it, Drummond Island, yeah, is reachable straight from Smithville Dam as well. You don't have to come through Island Lake. The only problem is if you come in from Smithville Dam, you'll be coming in at the top end of the map instead of the bottom. Oh, this looks inviting. Right, so this is just on the way to the sawmill. Man, look at those front wheels really struggling. Oh, that trailer. Somebody's done a mod where these trailers become off-road trailers, so they've got the big high up raised suspension and the big chunky tires. Oh shit. Now I've got to go back for another one. The only other option is to leave this here and bring a truck with a crane. The problem with going back for another one is that I'm going to have to fuel as well. Oh, maybe I should leave this for another day. I have to remember that stopping the engine is available without going into this function menu. Yeah, I'm not far away, but still. Man, somebody outside has got some machine going which is just emitting just a high-pitched tone. Alright. So we go back and we take a right hand and a right hand. I don't suppose there's any more pickup points. Yeah, we could pick one up from the abandoned drilling site, look. And there. All what you see here is places where we can pick one up. I don't suppose, by any stretch. No, there isn't a pickup point in here. Never mind. Okay, so we could pick one up from here. bridge out. Forget that one. So the one where we've been to like 5 times today, we can go up there and go and get one. Or just go back. Would be easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so right hand turn, and then right hand turn. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very forceful with this red trailer. So I'm gonna get brutal with this red trailer right now because I've got no choice. I'm not going to spend half an hour looking for a place to turn around. Hey, Philip. Okay, screw this. And that drilling trailer is going, that drilling container is going to have to sit there now for, well, forever, I suppose. I can't see me ever shifting it. Why the hell would I? I mean, gonna come down here with a crane? Don't think so somehow. What the hell is people using outside? Jesus. Oh great, yeah, you don't get the front winch points. Brilliant. Genius. Why can't I hook onto... Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes I just don't get the mechanics of this game. I'm gonna have to go and close my windows, guys, because the noise outside is... It's like the Chinese water torture. It's just gonna drive me insane listening to it. Don't apologize for being late, Jayesh. You know, it's not like you're in a job or a conference or anything. There's no such thing as being late to one of my streams. But welcome anyway. Give me a sec, guide. Oh, yes, it's some twit out there with a bloody leaf blower or whatever it is. One of those machines. Jesus, what a racket. Anyway, okay, what was I doing? Pulling the winch. Right. The problem is, as I said, we need fuel. But just in case this happens again, I'm tempted to make provisions for it happening again. Really, this is like the fastest speed that this truck's gonna go. It's a pity we couldn't attach a trailer to a trailer. Yeah. Attach a trailer to a trailer. Wait a minute. I'm going to get slightly distracted here, guys. I don't know if you can winch the cargo, Mark, I'm not sure. Interesting idea, but I've never seen a winch point on cargo unless you're using a crane. I'm going to try something really stupid here. Just because is a perfect reason to try something. But I'm going to need to do it on this flat ground. Go away. Alright. The following should not be attempted at home. Oh, I don't think I've put this trailer in the right place. Yep, don't attempt this at home, kids. Seek parental guidance. Yes, bugger off. Kolob the Almighty. Don't, stop! Right, so I need fuel. Oh, Rusty, you're such a plonker sometimes. Yeah, I just needed you out the way, boy. Oh, Christ. What the hell? I'm pressing every key and just, they're all the wrong ones. Jesus. What I mean about unintuitive menus. Absolute rubbish. Right, what's on your mind, Rusty? How do you think you're even gonna do this? Keep the handbrake off. How about that? That's a good start. Okay, where's my truck winch points? Okay, so I've got one on the side, two on the side, one on the back. Okay. I don't know, I think this... I think this red trail is too long. Oh, shit. Sorry guys, but I'm just going to be shitting everywhere because I'm fed up of the mouse leaving the screen. I am in borderless mode, which is fair enough, but I know it doesn't do it in full screen mode either. So it's a legitimate complaint. Really? Can't even get it into fucking gear now. Right, there we go. I am way, way behind here. Oh god, yes. Had enough, quite enough of that radio. Side by side? Oh, do I have a... Yeah, I've got a side mount point, winch point, mount point, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Mark. That's the whole idea. But there's such a thing as trailer distance. And that's the problem. Well, you can't be... I mean, it's taking the piss now. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's just getting it done. Two separate things. And it's not worth all the effort, really. It's not really worth it. At all. But I get an idea in my head, and it's like, I kind of have to see if I can do it. A handbrake is the most important thing here, because if you allow the main truck to move more than what it's supposed to, the whole thing's ruined. This isn't going to work because I don't know what you call it, the hitch on the front of the trailer is going to go in between those two legs, and it's just going to get caught underneath, and it's going to wrench the trailer up into the air. So there's no way. You see, the winch is going to get caught in there, and the trailer is going to be moving. So putting a fuel carrier on top of a trailer can't be done. Oh, for crying out friggin' loud. And again, it depends on how big the circle is here. I have to go back way... I've got to go back way too much to do it. Now, it's not to say that it's impossible. So I'm well within the circle now. Oh shit, come on you stupid mouse. What about the side? That's it, side to front. It's not going to lift it up. No way. No. The winch actually... I'm trying to find the word here. Yeah, it didn't do anything anyway. The smart way would have been to winch this fuel on backwards. Doing it forwards is... Oh, wait a minute though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Alright. I have another way. Thing's about to get a little bit crazy now. So, go there. Or do I put it there? It's aligning both trailers up. That's going to be... In reality, I shouldn't allow myself to be getting this distracted, and I should be carrying on with the mission. Fuck, again, no front winch points. Finally. How come I can't winch this to here? What's going on with that? Anyway. Well, I didn't really want you to tip over, but, you know, if you really have to. I don't suppose you can attach a trailer while it's upside down. And I've got a feeling it probably won't go back again. No, there is a way to do it. It's just a question of lining up the two trailers, but it's pretty pointless when you can't even see how on earth do you right this trailer? How is that even doable now? I mean, normal physics on this would be lifting that far side up, but it's not. It's not even doing it. Maybe driving would do it, perhaps. I need the trailer. Let's assume this trailer now corrects itself. I guarantee when it does, it's going to be pointing in the complete opposite direction of the one I want. That I guarantee that. Christ. Right, this is the plan. Assuming I can get... I mean, if I have to buy another one of these stupid ramp trailers, I will. This is the plan. The plan... Sorry guys, just give me 5 minutes while I find the mouse. The plan is to put the front end of the fuel trailer up against the shed. So it's facing the shed. So imagine my truck is the fuel trailer, right? So you have that scenario. So now you've got the arse of the fuel trailer here. Then we hook up the red trailer onto this, or not even hook it up, just put it in alignment down here, down this path. And then we push the trailer with the ramps down. We push it so that it literally slides underneath the fuel trailer. That's how you do it. The problem now is figuring out how in hell you're supposed to correct this scenario. It won't lift. It won't do anything. Kind of pathetic, really. See, now I was already distracted by trying to put a fuel thing, because I wanted to take both of them to the sawmill so that I would have to the workshop, so I would have both of these trailers there at the same time. I could have done that by now if I'd just done it the normal way, but now I have an extra distraction on top of the distraction where I've got to try and either lose the money on this thing or try and write it, and I can't write it. It's not correctable. But oh, how easy it went over. Come on, you big useless pile of crap. I know you guys are telling me things what to do, but some of it's just wrong. You can't sell it if it's not attached to your truck. And I can't attach it to my truck. Look at the holes in the concrete. I can't attach it to my truck, and probably until it's facing the right way around. No suitable trailer to attach. Oh, fuck off with the functions. Oh, God. I'm gonna smash my keyboard into so many pieces in a minute. Right. I'm just fed up with this functions crap coming up every 2 seconds. You try and get rid of it and it's just virtually impossible. Okay, so we need to get this thing off the map. Wait a second. Wait a second. Get back. Get back. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a shot. As long as this thing doesn't sink in the swamp. Oh, damn trees. It's like the developers knew. Oh, great. Do you know how some vehicles today have got electronic handbrakes? And as soon as you start applying a decent amount of throttle, the car will disengage the handbrake. So why can't we have that on these? So as soon as I start putting the throttle down, it releases the handbrake. And have it as an option in the menu. Electronic handbrake, on or off. Awesome. Okay. No good. No good. I don't think so, because this would be perfect if we had a side mount in the middle rather than at the corners. Where did that go? Oh, it's still attached. Okay, well, at least pull then. shitbags, come on. What's the point of having... Yes, go on, keep going then. Yeah, useless. No, I don't want... Yeah, Roger, I know. I don't want technical explanations as to why. I'm just riffing because this is frustrating me. But I'm just saying, you know, it would just be really handy to have something like that. In fact, anyway, screw technical explanations. How about just having an option in the game where you can have a handbrake that auto-releases? Just as a gameplay feature rather than a technical simulation mistake kind of thing. Let's just have that feature, because I am fed up of trying to move with the handbrake still on. It's enough now. Yeah, I think the only way to pick this up is with a crane, and I'm very tempted to go and do that. Because this has now become, unfortunately, this has now become the mission. You see that, because I'm lifting from the far side, it should at least lift the truck in the air, lift the trailer in the air, like this, but it's not. It's not doing that. The one time physics bloody fails you. Okay, let's try. That's the tree. You can't winch the tree. Don't be stupid. For some reason, you don't get a winch point on the hitch when it's upside down. At least not from that angle. I think you just got to have it in some weird, stupid scenario. There you go. Now it works. Didn't work when I was parked over there. You just got to put it into some weird situation and see what it does. It'd be nice if they had a trailer. You could go into the trailer store and get a trailer with a crane on it. Oh, come on. It'd be nice also, maybe to, now that the front is wedged up against the tree, it would be nice to be able to reach the rear and hitch it from there. The problem with this game is that even if you're bound your green circle, well, okay, it's just proved me wrong there. I was going to say, even if the green circle is within the requirements, it still won't hitch to the rear. But this one just bloody did, so. Basket. You just have to drive and hope eventually it's just going out. It's just going to hit something in the ground and then just toss itself over like this. But I think we're too close. That'll do. That'll do. Son of a bitch. Now I've got to drive halfway around the map Oh no, okay, I'm not that far. I was going to say just to turn around, but I'm kind of okay. Yeah, there's there's lots of things I've earned, man, today, I tell you. And I don't get them. Like, I've not even eaten anything yet today. So it doesn't help that I'm on an empty stomach at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, so I will do what I was intending to do, which is bring both these trailers here separately. And one day I will... what the hell use is a ramped trailer then, except for just putting working vehicles onto the back of them? Like, you can't winch anything on the back. Like, I've got 2 winches on the back of this truck, which that's exactly fit for purpose. Something's wrong here. I'm using up way too much fuel. Oh, because I'm dragging this stupid epoxy ramps around. Oh, I need to attach it first. Okay, well, attach the damn thing. And now do it. Yeah, they were dragging on the ground. It was just costing me too much fuel. I could tell, I could just sense it. Alright, now let's go and bring the fuel trailer back here. I know it's going to take longer, but end of the day, it's going to work out better for me. Because if another load tips over and I need to come back here, I'm going to need fuel. And I don't want to come back to this stupid trailer store every time to have to do that. But it's going to pee me off now, because I know that method that I had in my head could probably work. But I never got a chance to find it out. And that makes me angry more than it not working. But I couldn't have a go at it. Oh God. Right, so you've got to make sure the function menu's off. You've got to make sure your handbrake's off, and you've got to make sure that your camera's in orbit mode before you can even begin to move properly in this game. And I've tested out version 5.3 of this game, and they have not addressed any of that, because they never will. Maybe the functions menu can be like a right click. So you right click and it pops up a menu wherever your mouse pointer is, or in the middle of the screen, let's say, for example. And then you slide down the menu items until you get the one you want. And the moment, you left click the item that you want, job done. And then the moment you leave go, the menu's gone, disappears. I'm not really a fan of leaving the fuel trailer in the middle of the road like this. Let me see if I can put it over here. I just want it out the way, because it's for guaranteed sure that if you leave it on a road, it's going to block you at some stage in your gameplay. That's 100% guaranteed. Yeah, so this thing goes through thick mud, but a little tree stump will stop this truck dead. I'm going to use up about 20 litres of fuel just to get back to that trailer. But all I need to do is bypass, or not bypass, that's a completely different word, Rusty. Pass by. I need to pass by the trailer, and I can refuel just by being close to it. Which is handy. You don't have to actually attach. So at least there's some good stuff. So, right. I didn't ask for the map, I didn't want the map. I don't need the map. Let's go. Actually, now I say I don't need the map, but I think I need to create some new waypoints again, because the other ones will have been removed, having covered that ground. So there's the old drilling equipment on the floor there. So let's see if it's good that it's left there, actually, because the fact of leaving it there means I know exactly where the area is where it tipped over, and so I'll know to be careful the next time round. I'll know exactly the place that I need to take care of. And I don't know what angle the trailer needs to get to before it unpacks the load. But if I go past the previous container really close and it wants to tip, it will just hit the other container and it maybe won't unpack. So I might get lucky on that one. Right, so I think it's winch time now, isn't it? I don't know, I think so. I think I'm going to winch anyway. You can't winch in real time. It's like as soon as you get the menu up, it stops the truck. So you can't, you can't keep driving while you go into the menus. Which wouldn't be a problem if the quick winch was called a smart winch and actually knew, oh, he's got a 50-ton truck here, let's only winch to stuff that can handle 50-ton weights. But now it'll pick on anything. If I auto winch now, look, it's just picked that tree. Why would I want to winch to the side? It's like the side winch is the presumed default. I don't know how it calculates it. Not like my truck was slanted in that direction. Oh, this is painful. This is absolutely painful. Actually, stopping and winching is faster than just driving. All right. Gets us out of that little bit. There's probably no asphalt roads between here and the port. We haven't even gone into Drummond Island yet. Jesus Christ. And that's where the hard stuff starts. No. Not automatically, Mark. No, it doesn't. If you mean can it? Yes, it probably can. But if you press the quick winch, it won't automatically do the one in front of you, no. It'll just pick one. Seemingly, it looks random to me. Oh, I'm not liking the look of this trailer. This is the most difficult view to drive in, and yet it seems that this is the view I need to be in. So, how the hell we lost the trailer here? I think I got distracted, and I was not in the middle of the road when I came through here. I think I was distracted by something. It might have been the YouTube chat or something. I'm not sure. And I think that's, I got off road and I couldn't save it. So I'll try not to be distracted this time. Because this, relatively speaking, is the easy part. Getting to the sawmill. Okay. All I'm watching for now is my left-hand tire. From the truck's point of view, not from the view we're looking at it. It's going to go to the outside of that bridge, and I want it on the outside, running along the edge there like that. That's how I want it, running on the edge, just to allow this trailer every chance. Okay, so to avoid it tipping, I'm just going to have to go for it. Is that going to work? Nope, the back end has got caught, but going to be going over again. Oh shoot, how did that? Right, the back wheels were just not even on the bridge at all, but it didn't tip over. Had it have tipped and we lost the load, that would have been stream over, because I would have wanted to tackle this on another day and come down with another truck. I would have just bought the biggest truck I could buy and just fit a big crane on it. When I say big, I mean like the most capable truck. You can't fit a crane onto this thing. There's no options for this truck. I just would have got the biggest crane available, even if it was a modded truck, and tidied up these drilling equipments from the map. Because I think the only way to tidy them up is to pack them onto a trailer and then do remove cargo. I think that's the only way you can get rid of them off the map. Otherwise they're going to be there with you for a lifetime. Yes, I think I did, Eddie. Because I was like I said, I was distracted, so I got out. I didn't. It's like when you're driving in a car and you look down for a second, and then as you look up, you realise you're not even in the right lane anymore, or you're drifting off. Well, that's what was happening. I drifted off lane because I was distracted. So I'll have to just see this now. This road is much better. Just hard mud. If it's like this all the way, it's going to be a lot easier. Now then, we've got some undulations here. So, got to take this easy. Another trailer with some more crap in it. Metal beams. I can't believe where this has got to go. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's venturing. If I even get it to the port, I don't think I'm going to get it there, to be honest, but even if I did, I'm venturing into territory I've not been in before. I don't think, personally, I don't think we can reach the port. But it's not going to stop me from having a go. Just to find out what the territory's like, what I have to face. Because one way or another, I've got to get a piece of drilling equipment to the port. Now what I can't risk is taking a really bizarre route like the one I've planned out, which is a bizarre route, and then go onto a road where I'm likely to tip it over, because I would rather build the bridges and do it a better way. Because if this tips over, then replenishing that load, it's going to cost you about another hour and a half of gameplay to replenish it and get it back to where you were. So the more deep into the Drummond Island map we get, the more that's at stake. To not make a mistake. And this thing's really pulling on the fuel now. Come on. Come on, baby. Get a bit of asphalt road just so we can switch it up another gear. Oh, actually it's in the highest gear. It's in 4 of 4. So this is the fastest we go, guys. Top speed. There's the marker for the tunnel. It's weird as well how on the waypoint indicator there you have the diamond followed by 47 meters, the distance, but yet on the tunnel icon you don't get the distance, the number for the distance. It'd be nice to see it, how many meters away the tunnel is. It's kind of weird. It's just I don't know, just little inconsistencies like that where certain markers have got distances on them, and it's the same when you go to those pickup points, the way you've got the yellow diamonds where with an arrow pointing up or one with an arrow pointing down. It wouldn't be too much just to put some distance markers on those as well. Why not? I don't know. I shouldn't have stopped, should I? Because I had some good momentum there, and now that I've stopped, it's gone back into first gear. There we go, we got more speed now. I've gone into low range. Oh God. I'll have to wait till I kind of flatten out again. See, low range is going to cost even more fuel. Alright, let's see if you can get into second gear. Not yet. Downhill. It's a pity you can't coast either. Just put it into neutral like that and just... Oh, maybe you can. Just gonna let it coast down. But they tend to slow down quite quickly. Yeah, that's as far as you get in neutral. I suppose if you're tight on fuel, you could. I don't think... I'm not sure if I've ever been into Drummond Island from this entry point. I think I've always gone in there from Smithville down. I think. I'll have to have another look at the map to be 100% sure. And there is the tunnel. The tunnel. Yeah, how many fines have you dished out? $1,000 fine for littering. Okay, now the fun begins. Three hours we're into now. Alright, so let's have a look, see if I've been here before. I have. I think there's a fuel... Is there a fuel thing? No. I thought I'd left a fuel carrier here. So there's one. If there's any fuel carriers close by, it's because I've left them there. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of a different... No, I'm thinking of a different map. The only reason that this will be uncovered in colour is because of the watchtower. I don't think I've been down here before. No, because the one I'm thinking of has got an entry point here and an entry point on the other side. And I believe that is the second map in Alaska. I think that is Mountain River that has an entry point. Northport on the left and White Valley on the right. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Oakley dokley, so we need to get... Oh, right, so this is going to be... Right, let's get to stage 1 and we'll see if we can get across the water. That's stage 1, which I believe was, if I remember, up here and then around this road to here. And then we're going to venture down. This is the first hurdle. Getting it through the water onto that road. That's the first hurdle. And then we have this bridge that's out, so we can't use that. Wait a minute now. What's going on? How do I get myself onto Skinny Road here? So Skinny Road is access from there, which is access from here, which is round here, down to there. Aha! Okay, so I need to go that way, there, and up. Oh my god. See, there's a few spots on this route where I'm thinking there's no way. And if there's any of those spots that I'm thinking no way, well, this road, there's 2 fuel carriers there because I remember putting them there. I know exactly where this spot is, but it gets squidgy down here in this area here, and here it's squidgy. And I guess I could say that if any truck is going to be able to pass by that, I've done it a few times, it's going to be this one that we're in. Hang on guys, I know you've posted something in the chat just now. I'll get to it just after I've plotted this route out. Oh, skip that. Okay, need to go up there. And let's see if we can get rid of that one. Sugar and spice. Oh god, I didn't want to rotate, I just want to move. What the fuck are you doing? Why you just keep creating new ones? There's something wrong with this. Normally you can right click and delete them. If you right click while you're on top of them, they delete. You bastard. You're gonna make me delete all that crap now just because you decided to go bug out. Look, it's rotating the map. It's supposed to be when you put your mouse on top of the point like that and right click, you can drag it. But look, it's rotating the map instead. For Christ's sake, it's bugged. So now what? It's supposed to be deleting these points, not adding to them. See, it's adding. What the frig's going on here? Let's come out the map and go back in. I've never seen this happen before. This is a new bug. Yep. No, the middle button deletes everything. That would be a disaster because I've plotted all this route. You think I'm going to remove all of that because of this mess here? No way. No way. All right. I mean, I'm just going to leave this friggin' mess here because I'm just going to put loads of points here and then I'll know where the mess is. See, look. There's a point. You right click and you drag and it moves it. But it's not moving it. It's oh, now you want to move. Screw you, man. I don't know where the end point is. This is the end point. So how can an end point have two lines on it? That's ridiculous. Is that the end point? No, that's got two lines as well. So that must be the end point. No, that's got two lines. That must be the end point. No, that must be the end point. No, this one then. Oh, was that the end point? No, that wasn't an end point either. Is this the end point? Normally, the end point is focused on by these four arrows that are spinning around. This is a bug. This is a bug, 100%. It's not even debatable. This is a bug. Because it's not acting in the way it's supposed to act. I'm not doing anything wrong because there's no way I plotted all this route out with perfect accuracy and precision and then suddenly I got it all wrong and forgot how to use it. No, this is bugged. Look, there's oh, Christ. Bloody hell. Do FDev work for these people? Right, so we'll just do it until we get to that point. Assuming we get to that point, there's no one's making any guarantees that we can even get to that point. But if we can, then I'll remove the route. But there ain't no way. No, I'm not. I know how to delete waypoints. I've been doing it since I've started this game, and I've got over 100 hours in the game. I know what I'm doing, and I know it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Trust me. I haven't suddenly forgotten how to do waypoints. It just won't do it. And not to be able to find the last waypoint? What's that about? What's that all about? No, we'll have to wait till we get close to that place and then I can delete the route. But I'll be damned if I'm doing it now. It's way too many points. Caught up on a post or something. Okay. See, I have to go through the worst of the terrain here. I can't shortcut it on the left because it's going to make the trailer tilt. So I have to do the worst of the terrain. in order to come out with as minimal tilt on the truck as possible. Or the trailer, really. I don't mind if the truck tilts. The truck can tilt all it wants, just as long as the trailer doesn't. It's not necessarily top heavy, it's just that the trailer, the wheels are a bit naff. It's not the strongest trailer in the world, this. Oh, and by the way, when you get to, although this is just a stupid comment, but when you get to, I think it's Alaska. I think it's the third map, although there's probably in other places as well. But whenever you go near where there's like a lighthouse, or there's actually where the water body is classed as sea, you actually hear, there's actually seagulls there. And you can hear them calling with this normal seagull call. But it's only on those points that you hear it. Because the other birds that are flying around overhead, you don't really hear them. Wait a minute. What I didn't consider was fuel. Yes, I know it's a concrete slab. I'm more interested in the trailer, if I'm honest with you. Or is that what it is? Sideboard, thank you. Okay, so let's go to here. It takes a few clicks to get there. Fuel carrier trailer. Okay, it's all the way over there. Oh dear. So we're screwed basically, because this, look, oh, there's a scout fuel carrier then. Oh, thank God. This is our only hope, Obi-Wan. We've got to make it to the scout fuel carrier, and I have used them. There's two of them there. That's 100% full. It's not going to fill our tanks up, but I've got to hope I can make it there before the fuel runs out, because that's the only fuel we have on this map. And if it doesn't, well, that's end of mission. At least for today. I'll have to recover the truck to the garage and then bring it back to bring it back to the last known location of this trailer. Oh are you killing? Are you kidding me? But you're going to be killing me. I'm gonna have to do it, guys. I'm gonna have to do it. The trailer's going to probably tip here anyway, so get ready for end of stream right here. There's nothing to winch onto either. This is insane. Now, if the trailer's on a point of tipping like it is now, the worst thing you can do is to stop the truck in mid movement. You want to keep it, you want to keep pulling on it. This is crazy. There's nothing to winch onto over there unless there's some branches in the water. No, I'm not sure about that, Eddie. I mean, if it was on a winch, yes. Well, let's just go for it. But this trailer is physically attached to the back of my truck. Low gear is all important. Oh, this is insane. Rusty, you deserve everything you get, boy. Good and bad. Look at this big lump of mud, but it's our only hope of getting some traction. And I haven't got too long to sit there. Oh, there's a trailer on its side. Oh, yes, I remember that trailer. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, that was a headache. I just didn't bother with it, and I went and got back some more concrete slabs. Yes. Yes, yes, I remember that one. So I know where we are now, because I know where that trailer stopped, kicked over. Yeah, there's a thing over there, building over there. Well, we got through that bit, unbelievably. What the hell is that? Black square, graphical glitch there. Okay, we're going to have to go into low range. It'll cost more fuel, but it'll save us in the long run. Well, we got past the water feature, which was at least one hurdle I wasn't sure we'd get across. There might be one more area which I'm a bit doubtful about. What's going on with these black areas? This is really weird. I've never seen those before. Yeah, there's one more part of this route that I think is going to be tricky. But if it's the part that is next to the fuel trailers, I think we're going to be okay. But I might be a bit premature in saying that. And this is the service trailer. I know where that is. And I've got 108 litres. So knowing where that service trailer is, I think I would hedge my bets in saying that I have enough fuel to get to the scout fuel carriers. And they hold 300 litres when they're full, if I'm not mistaken. See, low range with diff lock is the most fuel usage, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Hey, I'll tell you what, if I make this to the port, they better promote me till rank 15 or whatever it is, because I'll have earned it. But I am going to want to get a big crane and pick up that drill that I dropped, that container that I dropped, just to clear it off the map. I don't really want it sat there. So when I don't fancy doing a contract or something like that, I'll just grab a big crane and go and do that. Now then, can this truck go through that crest? What's the opposite of the crest? When it dips down and goes back up again quite sharply like that. What's that called? Just a dip? I don't know. I know the opposite when it's like a hill that goes over, and then as the car goes over and your stomach goes, that's the crest. But I don't know what what's the phrase for the other one? The word for the other one, is that would be a dip, yeah? I think so. Because this truck can get caught on those because of its nose underneath. Valley, yeah, like yeah, it's a very small valley, but yeah, possibly. Right, we can definitely come out of. Oh, see, not paying attention again. Okay, I think the field trailers are just there. We are. I was just going to say I think the field trailers are just here, and there they are. There's two of them. So I'm going to need, this one is 100% full, this, and the one that's down the hill on my right, this is where we get into, oh there it is, I've gone past it. This is where we get into some splodgy ground, as you can see, where it says 32, that's the ground we have to go over. So we've got to go over here and back onto this road. Awesome. Can't wait. Can't smile wide enough. Right, so I think we can refuel from this. Oh, it's got 900 litres. Bring it on, baby. 900. I thought it was 300, but if I'd known that, I would have filled up the other one. Right, it's down the road we go. So there's a couple of squidgy bits down here. So this is the first squidgy bit. Again, I'm just paying attention to the shape of the gland. That sounded like gland, but I said land. The shape of the land so that the trailer doesn't put itself in a place where it's going to tip over. A brow. But isn't the brow going up and then down? Like a crest, like when the road crests? I don't know. Yeah, a brow you could, I would think would be up and then down though. Like the vehicle goes up and then down again. The brow of a hill. But what is it when it's at the bottom and it goes down and then up again? Like, like Eau Rouge, a compression. In Formula 1 it's called a compression on well, it is in Belgium on the Eau Rouge track. God, listen to me. On the Spa-Francorchamps track there's a corner called Eau Rouge, and they refer to it as a compression because of what it does to the car. But yeah, this truck that's its Achilles heel really. The nose gets stuck, but thankfully with the winch, yeah, it's not the hill I want though. It's the downward dip where you're driving down the hill, and then it sharply goes up again. It's that bit at the bottom where the puddle would gather. I wonder if taking on like 200 litres more fuel actually affects the mass of the truck and makes it a little bit more slower and a bit less sluggish, a bit more sluggish and unresponsive. I wonder. Is that the port where the lighthouse is? Is that where we need to get to? Oh look, now we're at our shambles place. So now we can remove everything. So where's the lighthouse? Oh, the lighthouse is here. Okay, yeah, we're not going there. I wish we're going up this little tiny spaghetti road. So we're coming out of the large intestine and we're going into the small intestine here, if we have the guts to do it. So down here, this water thing doesn't bother me that much. Famous last words. Someone's planted a Christmas tree in the middle of the road. Hopefully that doesn't hold true. This and this, oh god. I hope there's space around here because that looks a tight one unless we can go through it. Oof, that looks a bit, yeah. This is going to be a tight road to go through, but it's the only way to get to the port without building bridges. Okay, and we do have what looks to be some asphalt road. Is it asphalt or is it just gone black and white? I think it's just gone black and white. It's asphalt road, Rusty, that's what it is. Yeah, so we're just going to follow this. God, we might actually make this. It's all going to depend on just how narrow is the small intestine road. How narrow is that road? When we've got a load, it might be as narrow as the one we're on right now, and that's going to be tricky. It's okay. This width of road I think is in the main is fine. It's just when you get to a tight corner, that's when the S hits the F. I'm literally hitting things on the outside deliberately. Well, not deliberately, but I'm literally sticking to the outside deliberately to give this trailer every chance to get round the corner. I do not want it to get caught on anything, and it's going to. It's going to. Oh, shoot. I just have to monitor it that when it does, it doesn't want to tip. Come on. Because then I'm going to have to use some winching. I'm hoping that the rocks are just going to push it. Push it over to the side, rather than... yes, slide it over. Just keep going, Rusty. Keep going. Got a rock there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. We're good. Now what? Oh, God. No, can't be done. Can't be done. Up there and then round the corner. Show me. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I can do it. Oh dear. Okay. Let's just see what in-game suicide really looks like in this game. We're never going to get it round that right-hand turn. And it's highlighted the drop-off point as well. That's annoying. It's like saying, here is... Oh, God, we've got the wrong truck. What? You... Guys, it's not physically possible. I mean, clearly, it's not going to be physically possible. There's nothing to winch up. Well, I say that. There's a tree there. I mean, you can get the trailer to a certain point and then kind of winch it. But the moment you... Oh, jeez. There's no way. There's no way. No way, guys. Nope. Game over. Oh, God. You're tempting me with a tree. Where the winch can go straight through a rock. Because it's a magic winch. Why do you do this to me? Why do you give me false hope? Why? Why? Handbrake. Release the winch. Why are you giving me this false hope? No, don't connect the winch. I'll decide. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. This is insane. I mean, the trailer's got more chance of getting... Well, no, it hasn't. Look how long that trailer is. It's going to have to go over the rocks without falling over. This is not possible, guys. Do I have an alternative route? That bridge is out. So the answer is no. There, well, you could come... What about up here? Just yank it up through there and then get onto this road. Up there and then yank... Oh my God. Wow. The thing is, if it tips over and I lose... The thing is... Right, I've got so many things in my head. Because there's rocks on both sides, it's highly unlikely, I would say, or very unlikely, that the trailer will tip over to the point where it's going to lose the cargo. Because I don't think the rocks will allow it to tip over far enough. So that's a good point. So the question is, how good's this damn winch, and how the hell do you... Oh, God. This will be the most victorious victory ever in this game for me if I ever get this done. I can get the Kolob through just by winching through like this, but it's pulling... The Kolob will have turned the corner by the time we need to get the trailer around. Right? So... Oh, God. Oh, God. No way can this be done. please. I mean, why do I do this? Oh, I love it. I love just trying out just the impossible stuff that's just, that nobody would. Would anybody else who plays Snowrunner even attempt this? Or is it just me that's completely loopy? You see, what I would do now is just detach the trailer, put the winch on it, and just winch it. You see, you could even do something really crazy, like detach the trailer, take the truck back down round another route, and then come back up again and push the trailer up from behind, you know. But I don't know whether you'd even need to do that. You see, I would winch right now to try. Oh, mind you, that trailer's pretty. Okay, let's see what we can do. We just this is just going to be brute force and hope we don't lose the cargo. That's all we have. Oh, you see what I was saying before about the rocks preventing the cargo from tipping over, from tipping out. Oh, I need another winch point, guys. Would anybody else do this? Come on, would you have a go, or would you just say no? We need another. Let's build the bridges first, because any sensible person would build the bridges first, wouldn't they? If you're sensible, if you've got your sensible head screwed on, you're saying no, we're going to do the bridges because that's what makes the most sense. I'm just going to pull and just not. I daren't look. No way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, guys? Holy crap, we got it round the corner with brute force. Just pure brute force, and me stating earlier that I knew the cargo wouldn't unpack because it couldn't tip far enough to unpack. Oh my god. You see? You never know until you try. But we could just move another 10 meters and the cargo's going to tip over. Because the front of that trailer is on a big rock right now. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'd rather back the trailer off. Yeah, I would rather back the trailer off if I can. Oh, the smoke's getting in the way. Back the trailer off that rock. I can't believe I got round there. Come on. Get those likes going on this on the stream. I deserved a like there, guys. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was brilliant. I can't believe it actually did that. Right, the only way to stop this trailer from hitting that rock is to detach it. Please don't roll away. Thank you. So now we're going to put the trailer into this gap between the two trees. If anyone's going to get from point A to point B in this game, guys, come and hire Rusty. Oh jeez. Right, okay. So now yeah, that's it. Now we just kind of yank the trailer. Oh, wait for the smoke to clear. I can't see a damn thing because of this bloody smoke. But let me put the handbrake on. I just want to winch the trailer to a point where it's sort of safe. That's it, come on. Okay, but now I'm in a little bit of a predicament. Because I can't get out now. I need to maybe... It's just fucking... It's just... I nearly swore there. It's just tenacity on my part, really. And, you know, seeing that there's a route and thinking, well, yeah, if there's a route, then I can get there. And just stupidity and belief, really, that you can do it. But I didn't think we'd get round there. No way. It looked way too tight. It was full of bloody rocks. I thought, there ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. And yet, I have to say that I think this is mainly thanks to the twin heavy motor winch on this thing, which I'm sure I fitted. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did. But wait a minute though, that corner we just took, that wasn't that tight hairpin that I mentioned earlier, was it? I think we've still got that to come. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong position. Okay, forwards. Brawns versus brains, yeah. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a rusty. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a dead body. Okay, so I think here. Okay, so this will be an amazing achievement if I do this. I don't want to attach the winch. I want to do it manually. There we go. Right, so I think I was going to attach it on this side here to the here. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it that way. And I'm going to drive the truck slightly to my right. That's it. You see now, putting it on the side of the truck gives the trailer a wide arc. But I'm in low gear and I'm not getting anything. Here we go, low gear. I don't want fast speed here because the trailer's back wheels are going to hit that rock, and I'm hoping it's just going to slide off it rather than... Yep. Okay, now we need to get reattached as soon as possible. So release the winch, and I want to just reattach it this way so I can bring the two together. Come on, baby. Okay, I think I can, yeah, I think I can bring the truck back. Very slowly. Okay, don't go too far. Oh, just when I attached it, the bloody hitch moved away. Alright, so let's just pull it with the winch for as little meterage as possible, little distance as possible. You see, it makes it too unstable. Mabel on the table. So let's go back. Can I attach from here? Keep on rolling on. I'm sure there's still worse to come. But that was probably the hardest part, getting it around that rock. Or at least it looked it. Okay. I don't know what this trailer's gonna do here. Common sense would tell me to try and winch the side in a bit, or stick it in standard gear and just bloody go for it. Don't give it a chance to tip over. Fast gear, and then just go. Oh God! You just don't know what's going to happen. Right. So, where are we? Where's that right-hander? There. This, but that looks easier. There's trees there. Yeah, I think once we're past here, I'm gonna say that I think the rest is doable. Right, so this is the other swampy, squidgy bit. and there's trees on both sides, and we have flat dead trees in the middle. So as long as I can not angle the trailer too much, you basket of fruit. Oh shit, fuck, bastard, twat, fucking. I'll be coming back with the crane. So if I am, I'm gonna need to leave the trailer somewhere. I couldn't get the angle coming down the hill. I'm gonna have to leave the trailer somewhere so that I can put it on. It looks flat on this right hand side here. I will be using, if there is such a thing, I will be using a modded truck to come here and do this. For sure. Something that's got a great big crane and I'll just go through anything. So I need to store the trailer. Because I've got to think, if I come down here with a truck, I need to get the truck with the crane. Oh boy. If I position the truck, well, how the hell am I going to do this then? Okay. It doesn't look too steep there. I don't know whether to put it on this patch of grass here, but then when we come back into the mud it might tilt again. Yeah, this is the thing with this game. You just have to bloody well accept it. That it's not a hand holder. It will F with your brain. It's just a simple slip like that. I was going too fast. I don't know if I was in low gear. If I wasn't, I should have been in low gear. But I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna just show you guys what my next step is going to be. I think maybe leave everything here, even the co-op. Just leave everything here. Have the co-op still take it. There's no point recovering this truck. So my next step then is going to be to go to the main menu. Leave it as it is. Now you guys might think, I don't know, it's a bit cheaty, but I'm going to go into mods. Oh wait, I can't do it from here, can I? Full-time diff lock, full-time all-wheel drive, added set of big wheels, added high suspension, added big chained wheels, added all carriage, added all cranes. So this is the Pacific P12W Army. I believe that with some of the trucks in the game later on, you can get either later on or the mods, I don't know which, you can get trucks that have got really, really big cranes on them. So let's have a look and see what's what. So if we go into, how do I do this now? Okay, I just need to have a quick fiddle with this screen before I pass it over to you guys. One moment. So if I go into filters, and I'm going to just, I need to crop some of the screen off at the top. So we've got 120 180. Yeah, I think that's good enough. All right, so I'm going to just transition this over. So I'm going to need a truck to do this. So if we go into, yeah, is it this crane? Yeah, something like this. It's like really, it's got like a really long arm on it. Check this one out. I wouldn't be bringing the trailer, just the actual crane. So it's the same crane. Let's nip back a second. I think that's a standard crane from the game, so nothing special there. This one, that's that little crane again with the big long stem. Maybe it looks like I might not need a modded truck after all then, because they're just using standard stuff, unless of course they've made the crane more powerful. But you have to have it on a truck that's not going to tip over. Yeah, these are all there. These are all using the standard cranes, really. What's this one? The Azov 73-2010 looks like it was designed to take a heavy crane. This mod does just that. US crane added and a lot more powerful. But look at the truck. How's that going to get round that tight corner that we got round? I mean, it's very impressive. To be honest, I think have you been seeing the browser? Yeah, we're on the stream now. Okay. So to be honest, I think if we use the what's it called now? The Azov. So if we go here, go into global map, back to Smithville Dam, because we only need to go, well, we'll have to come all this way to get to Drummond Island. But then when we get to Drummond Island from here, unfortunately, we're coming in up the, well, that's not too bad actually. We're coming in up there, which isn't so bad. As you can see, I've got a trailer here. I did make an attempt to start doing this, but I think you build half of it here, then you've got to do the other half on the other side, something like that. It's ridiculous. So I gave up on that. Okay, so I'm skipping all over the place. So let's go back to Smithville. Six clicks to get there, by the way. So it would be this, providing it can take the heavy crane. Yeah. That. Oh. What do I have to do to maintain 200,000 whatever the currency is on this. I keep earning the money and then it keeps going into other things. Right, so this is a capable truck, but I just can't. I haven't unlocked the advanced thing. I've got to explore Alaska for that. The big engine, explore Russia for that. There's no such thing as bigger tires for this. It's got the high-powered thing on there. We can get rid of this one. So the high-power medium winch, which it's going to need that. Heavy crane, and the snorkel, I believe, is high enough. Yeah, we can't have the wedge cap on it because it takes the crane away. So the snorkel's on the roof, so no problem there. No water getting into that. So this is going to have to be the rescue truck. Right, so getting to Drummond from here is easier route-wise. Why am I even plotting it? Like, I don't know. But it's just a case of traversing all this road here. So, are you guys with me on this one? I will need to, I don't know, maybe we should just end it here. I'll get something to eat, and then I'll restart the stream in an hour. And we'll go and get this damn thing to the port. And we'll have both trucks on hand, so if it tips over again, we'll have the crane nearby and it can pick it up again. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I need to eat. Alright guys, so this is what's going to happen. I'm just going to tune out from here. And then it is now just gone 6 p.m. my time. So maybe in an hour or something, we'll set up another stream and we'll complete this. Alright guys, so if you're up for that, I'm up for it. It drags you in this game. And yeah, it grabs you by the short and curlies and it doesn't let you go. But I want this mission complete. I mean, come on. After getting round into that, all the hassle I've been through to get the truck to where it is, I can't give up on it now. I can't do it. It's here. I just need to do this little squiggly bit, and then it got the big road, and we're there. Just got to finish the squiggly bit. And this was the last hurdle, really. And we tipped it. Oh, God, my heart sank, man. We tipped it. I tipped it right there. And now... Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? Why is it not showing the cargo? It is. Please tell me it's there. Okay. Yeah. So we've got to crane that box onto that trailer pretty much in this position. And if the truck with the crane tips over, then the Colob's going to have to untip that one and multiplay on your own. I think the rest is fine. I'm hoping I can park the truck right here with the anchors out, and then the crane is long enough to lift that up and plonk it on there. I think it could be. So yeah, there we go. All right, so I will be back in about an hour's time, I think, depending on how long my dinner's going to take. But I will be back as soon as I can, and we will continue this and finish it off. All right, guys. So thanks for putting up with me again and being here. Yeah. So we will finish this. All right, guys. I'll just do a normal sign up on this one to a black screen. So see you shortly. If you're going to come back. If you're not, thanks for being here. And Lapiaz, hi Lapiaz. And I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.